Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, we're doing a dumbbell-only shoulder workout. So stick around and let's get into it. All right, guys, we're gonna keep it nice, short, and sweet. Only 3 exercises. We're gonna hit every head of the shoulders. We're gonna do seated dumbbell press, then we're gonna do dumbbell lateral raises, and we're gonna finish off with rear delts. An exercise where I really don't even know the name, but I'm just gonna show it to you. I saw a couple people doing it. I saw Mike Van Wyck doing it. I saw Jeff Nipper doing it, and I loved it, and we're gonna do it. I totally forget the name is called, but we're just gonna do it. So to make things easier, so if you're at home and you only have a select few dumbbells, what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the workout and put it in a way that's gonna make your dumbbell pressing harder. So we're gonna sandwich our pressing with our accessory work. We're gonna do side incline lying. That's what it's called. We're gonna do side incline lying rear delt flies. Then we're gonna do our dumbbell press, and then we're gonna do our lateral raises at the end. A couple things. 1, people neglect their rear delts. 2, if we do it this way, we don't have to load the pressing movement as much and we'll still just get as good of a stimulus. And then 3, I just thought it would be a good way to do it like this. Either way, you're gonna enjoy it. So just watch and learn. All right, so, like so. The higher you go, the less tension obviously you're gonna have on your rear delts. We're gonna get down like this. We're gonna keep ourselves like so. You can have both legs like this, or you can have the other leg kind of like behind a little bit, gripping the bench. Then we're gonna have the dumbbell from here, and we're gonna make sure we push this dumbbell. We're not gonna go out like this. I wanna go from here, and we're gonna push the weight out. As you can see, there's constant tension on my rear delt this entire time. That's why I stole this exercise. Sorry guys, it's good exercise. I'm giving you guys credit, relax. So from here, all the way down, and at the bottom, we get this crazy amount of stretch. Now, depending on the dumbbells that you have, if your dumbbells are kind of like lighter, you have these jumping around dumbbells, it doesn't really matter. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna add a little bit of a caveat here to make things harder. So I want you to go to a place of, as soon as you can't get to here, your rep's gonna be like this. Up, full contraction, control it down. Once you can't get to this height where you started, and you're like, I can't get up anymore, we're gonna take from here and we're just gonna push out. Stretch and push, stretch and push, stretch and push. And we're gonna go to failure every one of those sets. Yes, we are. The reason why we're going to failure is because we need to exhaust muscle. So there's nothing wrong with us going to failure here every set. It's just gonna set the tone for the rest of the workout. So for those who don't have a wide variety of dumbbells, this is gonna work perfectly for you. And those who do have a wide variety of dumbbells, it's still gonna work perfect for you. Anyway, so to give you guys an idea of how much weight you're gonna need to use because of this angle, here it is. So from here, I don't wanna be drooped down like this. Chest is gonna be up, and then we're pulling up and then down. This is 20 pounds, and it's too heavy. I want to grab these 20 pounds to let you understand that, you know, this is gonna be, you're gonna need to grab some lower weight. That's why I grabbed those 20s. It's not because I thought I could do it and grab those things. It's because I wanted you guys to understand that you can't grab heavy ass weight, because look at my size and I gotta go to the 10s.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
I've removed my ego from this room. He was here and he had to go. He was making too much noise, cracking too many jokes, and then grabbed the 20s, making me look like an absolute idiot. So now that I got the 15s and I'm void of ego, we're gonna continue where we left off. So from here, guys, pulling out, and then that's where I wanna go as high as here. We don't have to go all the way up, because here, we can sit here all day long. From here, up, and then controlling it down, up, controlling it down, up. And you can see how much my delt is just on right now. Just as soon as I move that, my rear delt is working. My rear delt is on fire right now. You're gonna do 5 to 15 reps. And why do I give you such a good range? Because if you do them properly, under control, you might just gas out at 5, but that 5 reps is gonna be a good enough duration, a long enough rep. 5 reps like this. Right now, I'm over 5 right now, and it's getting tough. And now I can't get to the top. So from here, my partial is gonna go from here to here and out. 3. And that's it. Oh my God, I can't go anymore. So The other side too, to make sure that I don't have one big ass rear delt on one side. So take your time with this exercise. Again, we're not trying to jerk the weight up. I want you to control the weight up. I want you to contract the muscle, feel the muscle on. You'll be able to feel your rear delt the second you do this, the second you get in position, you'll feel it. Now, a couple of cues. I want you to think of you're pushing your elbow away. I don't want you to think hand trying to pull it to the side. I want you to think your elbow is pushing out to the side. Remember, when you're doing like lateral raises, rear delt flies, anything in terms of like accessory work when it comes to your shoulders, understand that your shoulder is moving your humerus, this bone here. The rest of this is just an accessory to here. So don't overemphasize grabbing this and trying to swing the weight out so you have some tricep movement. I want you to think from here, my arm's in, I'm gonna flex it a bit so it stays in position. Tiny little flex and my arm stays straight, and then again, controlling it out and down, controlling out and down. Then you're done your 3 sets. When you're done your set, you're gonna rest about 2 minutes. If you're not rested the full 2 minutes, give yourself another 30 seconds and you should be completely finished by then or rested up by then. And then go to the next exercise, which will be dumbbell seated press. All right, so we have the incline back slightly just so it's a little easier on our shoulders. Now, getting back, we're gonna just do basic straight sets here. Nothing fancy with this at all. Just good straight sets. Dumbbell up, kick each one up. We're gonna do 10 to 15 reps, and we're gonna do to a tune of 3 second negative, 1 second pause at the bottom, and 1 second positive. Now, you can see right now where I'm holding the dumbbells. We don't have to be like this at all. I have a little bit of an angle like this, which is so much nice on my shoulders. Even though my mobility is way better than it ever has, I feel a stretch here that I don't want to feel. So I wanna just let my elbows come in slightly on an angle from here, and then pressing myself into the floor. So I'm not gonna try and lift everything up and do this. What I wanna do is I wanna pretend that I'm pushing myself into the floor overhead, controlling it down, stretch, push. And that's what it should look like. Finish that set. You don't have to go to failure. Come to about, I would say, 2 to 3 reps in reserve, or like a 7 or 8 RPE, and that's all you need. Again, remember that is just as good as going to failure. 3 sets of that, rest about 2 to 3 minutes, and then move on to the next exercise. The next exercise is gonna be standing dumbbell lateral raises. Now, I'm doing a standing. You pick which one you want to do. Depending on how gassed you are at the end, you might decide you want to do standing instead of seated. Either way, when you are standing, I still don't want to see a bunch of hip swinging momentum. We want to keep this still very strict. So when we're up here again, shoulders apart from the base, or through chest up, shoulders back away from the ears, and zero momentum. A little bit of a hinge here, just so we have a little bit of tension, right? Standing straight up is fine, but we're gonna be just like this, and then driving up, all the way up, and controlling it down. And you can see where my arms are. I'm not going out to the side like this. I have a little bit of an angle, just like the same angle I had when I was doing the shoulder press. Just like this, controlling the weight all the way up, a little bit over your head. We're gonna do 10 to 20 reps. Again, we're not gonna take this to failure, take it to 2 to 3 reps in reserve, or 7, 8 RPE. Again, that's just as good as going to failure. What we wanna focus on more so than anything else is the integrity of your range of motion, your tempo, and most importantly, your effort. This workout can be as easy as you want, or it can be as hard as you want. Regardless if you're using dumbbells or machines, it's up to you as how much effort you want to put into it to make it hard while you're keeping your form and tempo consistent. Anyway guys, that is it for today's workouts. For more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. If you liked the video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. You know the comment that tell like it is, transparent, vulnerable truth. And for coaching, JONNI.com. If you want to know more about my coaching, guys, book yourself a 1-hour video consult with myself. We talk about training, nutrition, supplementation, and even mental health. Just me and you hashing it out. And at the end of that consult, I give you back $100 towards any package that you pick. Anyway guys, until next time, you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.